are you feeling?
Fantastic.
Having a good time?
Yes.
Great. Who's learning heaps of valuable information?
Yep.
Yes. All right. Who wants or who thinks they're now deciding that they really want to be a speaker? Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. And out of those who think they want to be a speaker, who's sitting there feeling, can I? Thank you for sharing. Because I was where you were only 6 months ago. Is it okay if I tell you a little bit about myself?
Yes.
Yeah? I started in the wonderful world of marketing over 25 years ago. Yes, I need it. And I was on the original team, advertising team, when Sheraton Mirage on the Gold Coast opened. So I was working with Mojo back then and having the time of my life. Then I went to London and worked with some wonderful advertising agencies over there, and came back and worked with some known brands. You may have heard of these before, the Park Royal Group of hotels, Canterbury International, the clothing group, Forex, yeah? But it wasn't until the birth of my first child that I decided, corporate life and raising a baby isn't quite working. So people can understand. So I took a deep breath and decided to open my own marketing consultancy business. And I thought at the time that I would sell my services to small to medium-sized businesses as a part-time marketing manager. Yes? Sounds good?
Yep.
No. So what started out as a fantastic idea turned south really quickly. And after that first 12 months, I think I made every marketing mistake in the book. So much so that the credit card companies were starting to call. And my husband at the time said, if you don't start to get your act together and learn how to make money, you might have to go back and work for the man, because our family just can't carry this debt. So that night, after another sleepless night of tossing and turning, I made a commitment to myself. I made a decisive action that I would go out and learn everything I could on how to market a small business. So I went to every seminar, every workshop. I read every marketing book that I could find. Some of them were very dry and talked about war and sports, and some of them were okay. But bit by bit, what I learned, I implemented in my own business. And what worked, I implemented into my clients' businesses. And over time, things started to turn around and the credit card companies were getting off my back, and I was, thank God for that. But what I was learning was that I could improve somebody's business, but I had lots of solo entrepreneur ladies that was going, look, we can't afford your consultancy fees, but can you teach us how to market our business? So I turned what I learned and I wrote it into a book. And I released the book. It was called Easy Marketing for Women. And it was great. The opportunities that came my way, television interviews, radio interviews, and of course, speaking opportunities. I can remember the first time I got on stage, I had written out the speech. I'm standing there behind a lectern so they don't see my knees shivering. And I was like, and I blah, 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 look up, blah, 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 blah. And the voice was dry. But you know what? I loved it because I was getting my message across. How well on that particular day, I don't know, but I was getting my message across. So I thought I should try and practice this speaking thing a little bit better. So I went on and I basically, I was one of those, yes, I'll speak anywhere, anytime sort of person. And I was able then to drop the paper and be able to talk freely. And then I was invited to Melbourne to talk to at conferences, and I was invited to talk at conferences in Sydney, and I think my largest audience was over 500 people. And I thought I'd made it. And then a couple of months after that, something happened in my personal life, and I literally had to walk away. I had to close my business and take some time out. 2.5 years later, and it was about August last year, that I was being put under by a hypnotherapist And I realised then that my passion hadn't changed. My passion was still to help business owners to get marketing so that they can attract the ideal client and start to build their business and a life that they wanted. But after 2.5 years of not being out there, I felt very unconfident, unfocused, unconfident, and insecure. Could I redo it all over again? Could I get to where I was? So I asked the universe, and for those of you who believe in the universe and the law of attraction, I sat there and I asked the universe and I said, show me what to do next. I need a guide. I need a mentor, a coach, a guide, something. And within the next 48 hours, 3 different people said one name. Sam's name. Now, I'm not like you. I didn't come to one of these. I literally picked up the phone and said, when's your next boot camp? And they said October, and I said, right, book me in. So I really had no idea what to expect and what Sam was all about. Yes, I did check him out online, as you do these days, and watch some of his videos, but I had no idea what I was getting involved with. So I flew down on the Friday, arrived, and to a room full of amazing people. And I felt that small. The next 3 days blew my mind. I had the biggest mind shift and the biggest transformational and the biggest growth that you could possibly ever have. And that was in October. So in the last 4 months, I have re-released my website, deborahjackson.com.au, re-released my book, Easy Marketing for Women, built a 5-part video series, have video blogs out there, have my own TV station on YouTube called Deborah TV, and I'm interviewing experts in Brisbane and becoming an Oprah. Yeah! I'm also back on the speaking circuit, and I held my own workshop a couple of weeks ago. So if I can do that, so can you. So you've got to ask yourself, if you've got a message, if you've got a passion, if you're here to serve people, if you're here to help people, and for me it's all about helping people expand or elevate their brand and expand the reach, engage and persuade and convert their ideal clients so that they can have a business and a life that they want. That's my message. What's yours? Don't let anything stop you. Not fear, not being unconfident. Take a breath, take a step, and do it. Thank you.
Yeah! Thank you so much. We're so proud of you.